I still remember the day she left. No shouting, no slam doors, just a cold, deliberate silence that hurt more than any argument ever could. She looked at me with those same brown eyes that once made me believe in forever and said, "I just don't feel it anymore, Mark." And that was it. 8 years of marriage, gone as if it never mattered. I stood there in our kitchen, a half-empty glass of wine in my hand. Try to understand how love could fade so quietly. The betrayal didn't start that day. It began months before she walked out. Small signs at first, late-night messages she'd quickly hide when I came near, a new perfume she never wore for me, girls' nights that suddenly filled every weekend. I told myself I was imagining things, that marriages go through rough spells. Then came the business trip. 3 days in Chicago, she'd said. But when I called her office, her assistant told me, "Lisa's been on personal leave since Monday." That's when the truth began to unfold. I drove straight to her sister's house, desperate for answers. Her sister met me at the door, pity softening her eyes. "Mark," she whispered, "please don't make me lie for her." I didn't need to. The truth was already written on her face. Lisa wasn't in Chicago. She was with someone else. I didn't confront her right away. A part of me still wanted to believe there was an explanation, something, anything, that could make it make sense. But when she came home wearing a man's hoodie that wasn't mine, I knew. I'd been holding on to ashes. "Who is he?" I asked. Her lips quivered, then steadied. "You don't want to know," she said softly. But I did. God help me, I did. It was Daniel, my best friend. The man who'd stood beside me as my best man, who watched our vows, who came over every Friday for beers and football. My knees nearly gave out. I laughed, not from humor, but from something cracked and hollow. "Daniel," I repeated, as if saying out loud might make it less impossible. She started to cry, said it just happened, said she never meant to fall in love. That night, I packed her things. She didn't argue. She didn't even look back when she left, picking up the pieces. The divorce was quiet but brutal. We split everything down the middle, except the house. "Too many memories," she said. I agreed. I didn't want her ghost haunting those walls either. For months, I rebuilt my life one breath at a time. Every room carried her laughter, her scent, her betrayal. Dating again felt impossible. That's when Claire came back into my life. She'd been Lisa's best friend, though became the key phrase. When the affair surfaced, Claire cut her off completely. She broke every line of trust. Claire told me one night over coffee. She'd been close to both of us, but she chose honesty over loyalty. That meant more to me than I could say. At first, we were just two broken people trying to make sense of what Lisa had left behind. But somewhere in the late-night talks and quiet empathy, something changed. Claire was gentle where Lisa had been demanding, open where Lisa had been secretive. She didn't try to fix me. She just listened. A year later, I asked her to marry me. It wasn't a rebound. It was redemption. The unexpected knock. 2 years after the divorce, I'd almost forgotten the sound of Lisa's voice. Claire and I were hosting a small housewarming party after finishing renovations. The doorbell rang. I assumed it was one of Claire's friends arriving late, but when I opened the door, time froze. It was Lisa. Her hair was shorter now, her face older somehow, but those same brown eyes met mine like I was the last familiar thing in her world. "Mark," she breathed, "you look good." I felt the air leave my lungs. "Lisa, what are you doing here?" She gave a nervous, faint smile. "I heard you're still living here. I thought maybe we could talk. I've been thinking about you." Out of shock more than anything, I stepped aside. She walked in like she still belonged there. Her gaze swept over the room. The new paint, the framed photos, the wedding picture of Claire and me. I watched the moment she saw it. Her smile faltered. That's Claire." "Yes," I said quietly. "My wife." She blinked. "Your wife?" "Yeah, we got married last year." Silence settled between us, heavy, suffocating. Lisa's hands trembled. "You married her?" "My best friend." I met her eyes. "Funny, isn't it? I married your best friend. The way you slept with mine. The reckoning. Her face went pale. Mark, I made a mistake. I know I did. Daniel and I. Don't. I cut in sharply. Don't say his name. You made your choice. Tears gathered in her eyes. He left me, you know. Said it wasn't the same without your friendship. I lost both of you. You lost me the day you lied. I said. Her eyes drifted toward the wedding photo again. Me and Claire laughing, sunlight in our hair. I never thought you'd move on, she said bitterly. Not like this. You thought I'd wait for you? I asked, my voice cracking. You shattered me, Lisa. For months I couldn't even look in the mirror without seeing what you did staring back at me. She flinched, but I didn't stop. You broke something in me I thought could never be repaired. But Claire, she helped me find it again. She reminded me what love is supposed to be. Steady, safe, honest. Lisa covered her face with her hands. I'm so sorry, Mark. I wish I could take it all back. I exhaled, a deep, tired breath. I know, but sorry doesn't undo anything. It never does. Just then, Claire walked in from the kitchen, 2 glasses of wine in hand. She froze when she saw Lisa. Their eyes met, years of friendship and betrayal compressed into one silent, gut-wrenching moment. Lisa, Claire said evenly, setting the glasses down. You shouldn't be here. I just wanted to talk to Mark, Lisa whispered. Claire crossed her arms. About what? How you cheated on him with his best friend. Or how you lied to both of us for months. Claire, please. No. Claire's voice was calm but sharp. You had your chance to be honest. You didn't just betray him. You betrayed me. I defended you when everyone said you were selfish. I told them you were confused. But you weren't. You knew exactly what you were doing. Lisa's eyes glistened. I was lost. I thought I wanted something else. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Yeah, Claire said quietly, stepping closer. And now it's gone for good. Closure. Lisa turned to me one last time, her voice trembling. Do you really love her, Mark? I looked at Claire, my wife, my healing, and smiled softly. With everything I have left. Lisa nodded slowly, her face crumbling under the weight of truth. Then I guess I deserve this, she whispered. I didn't respond. There was nothing left to say. She turned and walked out, her footsteps fading down the driveway. I watched her go, not with anger, but with a quiet peace that finally felt real. When the door clicked shut, I let out a breath I hadn't realized I was holding. Claire slid her hand into mine. You okay? I nodded. Yeah, for the first time, I really am. She smiled gently. She came looking for the man she left behind. But he's gone, Mark. You're not that man anymore. I looked out the window, watching Lisa disappear into the distance. No, I said softly. I'm not. That night, as Claire and I stood on the porch, the air cool and still, a truth settled in me. Betrayal doesn't destroy you. It transforms you. It burns away illusions, weakness, blind hope. And what's left, if you're lucky, is the version of yourself that finally understands what love is meant to be. Lisa had to lose me to see what she'd thrown away. And I had to lose her to find the one person who would never make me doubt again. Sometimes, closure doesn't come from forgiveness. It comes from finally being happy without the person who broke you.